Hey everybody, welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather, I'm Director of Education here at Luminous. And guys, we are here each and every day for you, so you learn more about Luminous, what we have to offer. So we're gonna go start to finish on makeup. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm gonna use our lip scrub. Hey Dawn, how are you? So I'm scrubbing my lip. That was way too much. Whoopsie. All right, don't look how I need my roots done. Okay. Way too much. But I haven't had breakfast yet, so don't eat this. I seriously think I ate a chunk of it. Hello, Candy, Dawn, Marie, Cindy. Hello. All right. I'm doing my lips because it's going to get super cold today or tonight or whenever. Like, it's supposed to get in the 30s for us in Texas. So my lips always start doing crazy. Just kidding. It's the mouse. I'll move that over there. All right. So I'm just rubbing that in. Normally when I do this, I'll put that on. I'll still drink my coffee. Do all of that. I don't worry about the exfoliating part. I just kind of let it soak in. So by the time I brush my teeth and wipe my face, all that's left is that moisturizer part. So, and it does taste good. Just don't, you're not supposed to eat it. But it tastes good. All right. Oh, yay! Candy ordered the eyebrow kit. Good, Candy. You have to tell me how much you love it when you get it. All right. I'm just doing a little cleaning right now. It's amazing how crazy and dirty this gets. Okay, so we did eyebrows yesterday and we did the airbrush ones. Even though I didn't have my right color, we were able to draw those, get that color mixed up. So that shows you how easy it is. Honestly, I think it's really a matter of figuring out how to hold the stencil. But again, guys, remember when doing this, you do not have to hold it straight to your face. It doesn't have to be exact. So you can, I just hold it very delicately like this and like that. And you can move it around. So you don't have to be boom, really close. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cindy. So with that being said, my eyebrows are already done. I already have moisturizer on. I used the AM Ignition Lotion, and then I used a little bit of the Snapback Serum. I had it at home. And then, of course, I just moisturized my lips. So now we can start. And so I really am liking the very dewy look that looks in right now. And so I think let's continue with that look. Hey, Abby, how are you, baby? But I do want to do some bronzing or some contouring with the airbrush beforehand. And then I think I am going to apply the exposure highlighter in rose gold beforehand as well. Guys, you cannot do this with traditional makeup, bottom line. And I know Cindy even does the contour with the cut palette before she airbrushes. And so you can even do that as well. So if you're doing this with traditional makeup, if I did all that and then put traditional makeup over it, the other stuff goes away. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But hey, Angela, how are you, baby? But with Luminous, you can do that, and that should show you how the makeup's going on. It's like little dots going all over your forehead or all over your face, and you're just filling in those dots. So we're not covering every inch of our face. All right. Sorry, this stool is, I need new stools. But then also something bit me right here, and I've been scratching it. It's not a friend that popped up. Something actually bit me. I had a guy say all girls need this because they have lines. Hello, Anita. Myrna, how are you, baby? How are ya? Abby, did I say hi? I think I did say hi. All right, so let's get started. I'll go ahead and start contouring. And I'm gonna mix the matte bronzer. I did just a couple of drops. Now the matte bronzer, guys, this is super dark. So I am going to add glow to it as well. Just a couple of drops to lighten it. Again, you can mix colors together to make it that perfect shade for you. All right, so mixing those together. And now I start my movement before I pull back on the trigger on this one. I always do that just because I feel like it helps where you don't have any hot spots. There's like this one hair that keeps coming that way and it's bugging me. And so I start my movement and then I'll start pulling back on the trigger. You will feel coolness because of the air, but once the makeup is being released, you will feel a little bit of coldness, okay? Now notice, is this how intense I want my my contour? No, I'm gonna want it a little bit more. But again, we're working in stages. Remember when you're doing your foundation, how many times have you heard me say, do one pass, that's not gonna be the coverage that you want, and you're gonna make another pass. Same thing goes with like whatever you're doing. So if you're doing contour or highlight or whatever, same thing, okay? So I'm gonna wanna do more, but now I'm gonna go back over here. Awesome. There is something to be said, like once you are, I mean, we talked about this before, but like I think we do it subconsciously, but I just feel better when I have a full face. I'm maybe don't feel as confident coming in and I don't have my makeup on. I'm a lot more confident walking around here when I have my face on. And it doesn't have to be like full face, boom. It can be just like some makeup on. Whether that's right, wrong, or indifferent, I mean, we do. And that's how makeup should make you feel. It should make you feel beautiful. It should make you just feel pretty. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. All right. So that's all the contouring I'm going to do right now. It does look a little crazy because that's the only color I have on my face. Right? That's the only thing I have on. Now, because I'm going to go now into, I'm going to use the CC concealer in light beige to go underneath my eyes a little bit. So if I just fall off this chair, just no, it's just the chair. And I have to cover whatever bit me. So I'm going to put a couple of drops in that. It's the CC concealer in light beige. All right, so now, Candy, I just used the matte bronzer mixed in with some glow to lighten it a little bit. And now I'm going in to do a little bit of covering on the redness underneath my eyes. This little red dot dude that wants to come up. And then I can kind of blend this a little bit. All right. That's all the concealer that I'm going to do right now as well. So now I have, you caught a brush on fire? Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Cindy. But yeah, so once I get the foundation on, you'll see how everything starts blending together. Everything starts working together. The glow is this one. It's the real light one, but it doesn't, it's for, it's to highlight, but it doesn't have shimmer. So you can do it under the eyes. I use it to lighten products. You can even put a drop in your blush to change the blush, different things like that. So, all right. Now I'm going to use the Rose Gold Illuminizer, put it right above. And because I do have my bronzer on and the concealer, I'm still going to tap this in. So I'm just using it. I can do a little bit on my nose. Hey, Candace. Candy, you just need to make a list, baby. And now this way. And then just blending that in. So I'm just tapping it out, not going over the contour. I'm just going right on top, but maybe smearing those lines a little bit, or not smearing, blurring those lines a little bit. So right now, so when you're doing this beforehand, you kind of have to have that vision and that of what it's going to look like. Because right now, you might look at this and go, I don't know, this looks good. But I know that I still have my foundation to do. So I know that it will all come together once I do that. So now I'm going to shake up my Mystic Shade 3. And put about, now I can use, I'll put about 4 drops. I can use less foundation doing it this way because I already have stuff covered. So my contour covered, that concealer covered, the shimmer covered, all of that covered stuff I need to cover. And so now I'm using my foundation just to blur it, just to bring it all together, to bring it home. All right. So turn on my system. And going back and forth, still keeping about 4 finger widths away. I'm going to keep moving. Blend down my neck. Hey, Lynn, how are you? And just remember, if you are a Luminous Beauty, you can put those emojis. Putting the emojis, if you're new to Luminous, anyone that you see putting the emojis, the thumbs up, the lips, and the lipstick, those are Luminous Beauty consultants. You can reach out to them and you can purchase makeup from them. You can ask questions about becoming a Luminous Beauty. You can, whatever the case may be, you can reach out to them and they can help you. They are not allowed to reach out to you. because I don't want you to be bombarded with a bazillion people. Star says, I use matte, but I still end up looking oily. Should I try Ultra? Star, I would actually probably try Mystic. Let me think. Yeah, either Ultra or Mystic, depending on the coverage that you want. Matte and Mystic both have a little more coverage. So that's why I would say do Mystic. You also might want to try the Velvet Veil beforehand, because the Velvet Veil will help keep you matte. So if you need to do that in certain areas or all over the face, you can do that. Down here, still blending. Now see how everything starts coming together? Yeah, if you're super, super oily, the matte is good, but you still might have to powder if you do get shiny really easy. But the Velvet Veil will help keep you, help that shine as well. All right, so let's do a little bit of eyes. Sorry, I did not come back at 3 to finish the look because they're doing construction. So I'm actually very excited that I don't hear it right now. There are some sawing and some hammering and some craziness. So hopefully we'll make it through this one without it. Let's do, ow. I think I want to do, what do I want to do? I'll do this and this. Gray. Kind of want to do a color I haven't done before, but is there one? Haven't I done all of them? Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. Maybe we'll do this one. Oh, that's so awesome, Robin. Let's do these two. All right. So I am going in. I'm using, obviously, the Click and Play. I'm going to go in, put a little bit of primer. I know some of you have a different, like maybe a silicone-based eye primer. I love this creamy eye primer because, one, I feel like it really grabs the eyeshadow and I have less fallout. All right. I'm super oil in my T-zone and it helps. I stocked up. Oh, Cindy. I know the Velvet Veil did come back in stock, so I know everybody was waiting on that bad boy. All right, let me, I think I'm going to do a powder guard just to double check and protect what I just did, since I do have my foundation on already. Good morning, Jen. So I'm using our translucent powder, and what you just heard me was hammering it out. And so I'm going to do a little protecting underneath my eye. So I'm lightly, this isn't baking. It's similar to baking, but I'm not baking. So I'm just doing a little bit of protecting under here. So when I swipe that away, if there's any fallout, it will swipe away with that powder. All right, so I have the primer on, and now, no, Lynn, the fact that it is cream, it's okay. Because once it dries on, you're fine. So it doesn't turn the eyeshadow into a cream eyeshadow. It just helps it, boom, like stay on. Let's go in. And where's the brush? I'm going to go in. This is Gunmetal. And it's a gray. And Candy, this is just our translucent powder, baby. You can use the loose translucent powder, or you can use the compact Normally, I just use the compact because to me it's a lot easier, but I'm out. I need to make a list. I need to get my list together. Oh, I do have a list, actually. I was like, I normally keep one here, but so I need compact powder. What else did I say I ran out of? Oh, brown brow color. There's something else. What else did I say? All right, so now I'm going, oh, I just remembered. I'm out of my silk 3. Okay. So I'm just doing this in my crease. Hey, Mitty, how are you? Back and forth, back and forth. I am bringing it in. Just remember, if you have smaller eyes, you might not want to go in as far because it would, it closes. Remember that darkness is going to close up the eye. So if you have smaller eyes, you can still do a smoky eye. Just don't bring it in as much. All right. And there we go. I'm going to make sure that I don't have that it's all nice and blended. And then now I'm going to go in with emerald. And I think I'm just going to pack a little right here. And look how that, I mean, that color is just boom. Our eyeshadow, everything is just so high pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. This would be great for St. Patrick's Day. There you go for the emerald. Ooh, I love it. Now I am going to blend that crease and the emerald together, kind of just smudge that out. And now I'm going to grab black out and my smaller blending brush just to get a little bit of darkness right in there. So I'm just using that little bitty, and I'm boop, 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 boop. Now I'm using this to get the color on, and then I'll use that bigger blending brush to blend it. And I'm not even picking up the brush. I'm just keeping it in place and just almost in a V shape. And even if you need to go in and lift up your lid, if you have hooded lids, oh, thank you, Patricia. You're so sweet. If you even have hooded lids or anything like that, you can go in and lift up that lid. Ooh, I might have smudged it. I'm going to go back and do a little more. I want that green to pop a little bit more. So I'm going to go back a little bit. There we go. Let's go back with the gray because I don't want it as dark. Okay. There we go. And then now, I think I'll go in still with the gray. And line the bottom. The green is emerald. I'll hold them all up so you guys can see it. It was graphite, emerald, and blackout. So I'm just lining the right in here. Right there. Man, I really love that green. I'm like, maybe I want more of that to show and not smudge it. But that's gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. All right, so it was graphite, emerald, and blackout. Those three. All right, so now that the eye is done, I can go in with my powder brush, or actually I can go in with a softer one. Let me do this. And swipe that away. That way there's no fallout. There's nothing underneath that I have to worry about cleaning up, because whatever fell is going to fall on that powder and then it wipes away when I swipe it, okay? So put my lid back on my powder. Why do I have these out? Oh. All right, so now let's go in. I'm going to do, I'm just going to go with a nude. I'll do Dusty Rose Lip, which has, on me, it is a little like a pink neutral, but I have seen it turn more towards the brown on some people. It is hard. I know. I love all of them. All right. Now, you all know that I don't want to see that hard line. I want to fill that in or smudge it. And just some smudging. I'm almost dragging and smudging with that side. You could also like, or use your finger to kind of smudge it, whatever you prefer. And then I'm going to go in with Merengue, which is one of my faves, which is neutral. I'm almost out of these. There you go. There you go. And then now let's do lashes real quick. Seems like I always rush through lips, so that's why I wanted to do lips real quick. And then, or should we do, we'll do lashes at 3. That's what we'll do. I'll do lashes at 3, so I'll get those ready. I am just going to take a clean brush and run it through. Sometimes if I feel like the shimmer's too much, and it might be just this light, but if I look in the mirror and I feel like it's too much, I'll either 1, airbrush over this again, or 2, powder it down a little bit. The shimmer will come through, so you don't have, it's not going to take you straight to MAC, but I can do it that way as well. So just some things. All right, guys, I will see you back here at 3. We will finish the look. We'll do some lashes, and you'll see what a difference. Definitely with these eyes, you need some lashes. So there you go. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I will see you back here shortly. Yeah, we'll be ready to go. All right. Bye for now, guys.